What's up, everybody? KG here, K Play. So I want to start off by saying thank everybody for the support that I have gotten with the music that I've been doing over the years. Locally, it's been hard to get a lot of support from people that don't really know me directly or that just may be acquainted with me just because they know of me. But a lot of the support that I get is really from people who don't know me, which is crazy because I feel like I rep Edgefield in South Carolina more than anybody. No matter where I go, I love my home. So it's crazy that I don't get the support that I would like to get, which is cool though, because that's how it is everywhere. I saw somebody put a post up a couple of days ago and it said, people don't support you unless it's popular to do so. And I don't consider myself a popular person. I'm not really all that popular. Never was. Because I never cared about popularity. Especially growing up as a Jehovah's Witness. I took pride in being different and standing on my beliefs and not fitting in with a crowd. Not being adjacent to popular styles and demands and ideologies. That was never me, so that's not the point. But I do find it strange that other people get more support, which is cool. I don't hate or anything like that, because I mean, that's how it is everywhere. There are billions of talented people. And for instance, Marvin Gaye and Stevie Wonder. I don't say that Marvin Gaye is better than Stevie Wonder. Although on the other hand, Stevie Wonder can sing circles around Marvin Gaye. Honestly, he's a better singer. And is more talented in some areas, but sometimes I prefer to listen to After the Dance as opposed to All in Love is Fair. And neither song is greater than the other in my opinion. It just depends on, what you like and what you want at that time. So that's how I view talent and contemporaries. I don't view it as competition. I had one lady, I don't know where she was from, but she told me that I won't make it unless I sell my soul. Which may be true in a sense, because I don't want to reject or disown my values just to become popular or say things in a song for shock value. That's never been me anyway. I've always been candid and honest in my songs, and even the lines that I put in my songs that may not be directly related to my situation, they still come from a place of honesty. So anyway, that's been part of my thought process lately is, R&B, and a lot of male artists in particular are just saying, just every line doesn't have to be a curse word. Every line doesn't have to be a 4-letter word, or it just doesn't have to be. It wasn't in the past and it worked, so why should it change now? Anyway, so another part of me is discovering changing. I don't want to say change. I want to say evolve. That's what I'm doing. I'm evolving. So I'm changing my name. That's really the purpose of this video, to let the ones that are close to me and future fans, because my fan base is growing, and I thank God for that. Like I said, there's a lot of people that are not directly in Edgefield or South Carolina that really love my music. So it's just giving me the edge that I need to keep going, to keep evolving in what I do. So, and another reason is because I'm changing my name also because I want to be different. When I type in on Spotify, when I type in Kelvin Play, or I type in on Google or YouTube, I type in Kelvin Play, I see other artists with that name, number one. Number two, I want to be light years away from other people when it comes to music, meaning that I would like my creativity to stand out, and I would like that to also go as far as the extent of my name as well. I want my name to be something different, something never heard of. I've always been a very, very creative person. Ever since childhood, I remember even writing my first song around between the ages of maybe 5 or 6, maybe 7, and it was called "That's the World's Way." That's the world's way. But the things that I was talking about, even at that age in that song, I was cognizant, I was aware of the fact that I was more socially conscious than just a normal 6-year-old. So, and that continued even throughout my school years. I remember my teachers always praising me for being creative in my writing, for thinking outside of the norm. And even in college as well. So and I think a lot of that has to do with me. Like I said, I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness, so I trained myself to have a filter. And having a filter, you have to be creative when you have a filter, because it's easy just to say the first thing that comes on your mind. What's harder is to be quick with it, but also creative and quick with it. So sometimes quick with it is not easy because you have to think about it, but also you have to tailor it with salt so that somebody could receive it well and also be able to digest it. Anyway, so that's why I want to change my name as well, because I just want to be different. I want to keep sustaining the path that I've been on as being different as a creative. I feel like I'm an artist first, and a singer, a musician second. So the name that I chose is Kymozony. Kymozony Play. And Kymozony is an augmentation of all 4 of my children's name. My youngest daughter, the first 2 letters is Kai, like Micaiah, and then Mo, M-O, and then Z-O for Zoe, and then N-Y for Naisha. I chose that because it's number one, I love my kids, and I miss my kids a whole lot. I don't have any tattoos, so That's the closest thing to a tattoo that I feel like will stick with me for the rest of my life, is a name that's associated with something that I love, which is music. So, and it's kind of a way to pay homage to my children as well, because I feel like I was a good father in a sense, but also in a bad sense, because I wasn't a good husband. So, and I didn't know at the time that being a good father also meant being a good husband, if that makes sense. It's like, being a good student in school, but you're bad in one subject. Yeah, that was me. I was not a good overall parent because I was a bad husband. Like, so, and I guess I carried the weight of that. It's very taxing. But you know, God has helped me through it, and He's given me another chance to redeem myself. So I'm always thankful for that. But anyway, so that's just an homage to my past, to show kind of like where I came from and where I'm going. So I'm sticking with that name from here on out. Kymozony. Still haven't gotten used to it. Kymozony. Play. So, and I feel like everybody should be trying to rebrand themselves. If you're doing something that you love, you should always be growing. It's always about growth. And it's sad to say, a lot of people, they only look at themselves as a brand, because that's indirectly what the world is doing to everybody. They're teaching everyone to view themselves as a brand, which is good in a sense, but what are you at the core? Are you just an entity that's making money for yourself? That shouldn't be what you are at the core. You should be a person that's trying to evolve. So when I speak of Kymozony, that's me evolving from the person that I was into the person that I am, into the person that I will continue to be. Because life is a kaleidoscope. It keeps changing. Perspective changes. The way that I digest life now is different from when I was 25 years old. I digest and process things a lot differently now, just like everybody else do when they get older. So yeah, Kymozony. And plus, I've been working with new producers, and I'm really into a new, different sound now. I still keep some of the same sound, because like I said, it's an evolution. So I'm still taking some of the things from the past with me. But there's another sound that I want to really experiment with. But I won't do it until next year, because I still have to finish what I've already started on. But Tuesday is a song that I wrote like 10 years ago. But people love that song. It's crazy how much love I've gotten from that song today. And I just released it today. But I've been kind of sharing it with people over the last 2 months. And people really love that song. Like, so that really solidifies the fact that I can create something that is timeless. I feel good about that. But Tuesday will be the last song that I release up under Kelvin Play. Every song after that will be released up under Kymozony Play. And it's streaming now on Spotify and all of the platforms. So I released the single now and I posted it on my page. And what I'll do as well is I'll post a album cover of the song as well. And then what I'll do as well is I'll make a video. I've just been thinking about what to do for the video, and it'll probably be something simple because I think simple is different as well. So yeah, the video for Tuesday, I'll shoot that as soon as possible. So yeah, that's it. Thank y'all for all y'all support, especially Edgefield, the ones in Edgefield, because I love my home. I miss my home. Here in Austria, I do get homesick. So I really love my home. I love South Carolina. I feel like that's the best. I always tell people here that's the best state in America, South Carolina, because the laws, the cost of living, the crime, the scenery, how clean it is. South Carolina is the best state, and I've been to all 50 states. And that it's just not coming from a biased opinion. It's also factual what I've seen. So yeah, anyway, repping South Carolina, repping Edgefield, Kymozony Play.